was nice. I'm just wearing my pajamas, staying up too late, 'cause I'm watching Futurama, thinking where's my drama. My life's no melodrama, leave it off the screen, 'cause it's got no genre. Sometimes I call my mama, rain, yeah, she's always my armor. I want to fly away, far from my mistakes. My baggage has too much weight, hey, hey, so my bed is where I stay. Tell the clouds that I say hey. I know it's a phase, but it's harder to realize that I'll never be a quarter of the man I could have been when I got older, and all the things I could have done if I was smarter. Think of my departure. Look at the hour, I have work in an hour. It's been 2 days since I've showered. I want to fly away, far from my mistakes. My baggage has too much weight, hey, hey, so my bed is where I stay. I want to fly away, far from my mistakes. My baggage has too much weight, hey, hey, so my bed is where I stay. Tell the clouds that I say hey. Tell the clouds that I say hey.
That is constantly changing, always rearranging, always rearranging, always rearranging. That is constantly changing, always rearranging, always rearranging. Always rearranging. Always rearranging. Always rearranging. That is constantly changing. Always rearranging. Always rearranging. Always rearranging.
time, I just float away. I fall asleep until the break of day. I wait for no one till I'm ready. Don't get me up, don't get me up, don't get me up till I'm awake. She says, son, it's time to start the day. Don't get me up, no, don't get me up till I'm awake. She says, son, it's time to start the day. Don't get me up, no, don't get me up till I'm awake. City light, city at night, baby, everything you're talking about feels like lightning. Run through my veins, run through my veins, run through my veins. City light, city at night, baby, everything you're talking about feels like lightning. Run through my veins, run through my veins, run through my veins. They say I'm dreaming, told me to leave it. Different path I've chosen, I don't think they see it. Life in a trailer, no need for flavors. Cause I'll be laughing when I'm Justin Bieber's neighbor. Always time to second guess, weighs heavy on my chest. But the dreams I have, they stay alive. Cause you know it's ride or die. I've been dreaming, maybe I'm sleeping, losing my teeth, maybe I'm flying for no reason. I've been dreaming what I believe in. I will get there soon, that's more than just a feeling. Yeah, I've been dreaming. Washing the bands, working the weekend, thinking about how I remember all these feelings. Right in this moment, I'll make a no man. Writing all this down, won't stop until I own it. Always time to second guess, weighs heavy on my chest. But the dreams I have, they stay alive. Cause you know it's ride or die. I've been dreaming, maybe I'm sleeping, losing my teeth, maybe I'm flying for no reason. I've been dreaming what I believe in. I will get there soon, that's more than just a feeling. Yeah, I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming, maybe I'm sleeping, push me away time and again. You said there's too much to comprehend. Keep on working and working and working and working on it. Keep on working and working and working and working on it. Well, it started as something, but I let it go. When your best amounts to nothing, you have to let it show. Get down to the city, take me down in the night, make it all into nothing. The pressure's got me, don't wanna see tomorrow. All I got one is life, gonna make the feeling nothing. The pressure's got me tonight. Keep on working and working and working and working on it. Keep on working and working and working and working on it. Yeah. Don't wanna see tomorrow. The pressure's got me. Yeah, the pressure got me. Don't wanna see tomorrow. All I got one is life. Yeah, the pressure got me. Don't wanna see tomorrow.
Good evening, esports at UCF viewers. My name is Criminal. My horribly underdressed co-host above me, Mahedrian, the title manager for esports at UCF Rainbow Six Siege. Mahedrian, tell us about this match we have tonight.
Oh man, well, you put me on the spot considering I'm still setting up the game, but alright. Tonight we have UCF, our home team, versus West Virginia University. It is their first match, actually, in NACE Starleague, so we welcome West Virginia University to NACE Starleague in the Open Premier. This will be week 1. We've already begun some of our other leagues, including CR6, CEA, and NECC. So we're currently just about to get ready for the first match of the last league that we have to start.
You mentioned these other leagues, right? So how
Sorry, you
is the
should've heard me a
UCF
second ago. I was
Knights
like,
main
"Champ,
roster
huh?
stacking up in
1.7.
leagues
Huh.
like CR6 and CEA and NECC?
On God.
Wow, hold up, hang on. We got I forgot that the players
Lord.
can actually talk in game. So I gotta somehow mute that. But all right. Sorry, criminal. Say it one more time.
Okay, so I asked, you mentioned these other leagues other than NACE Star League, which tonight is the first match for
Yes.
West Virginia University, and it's our first match of the season in NACE for esports at UCF. But how are our Knights main roster doing in leagues like CR6, CEA, and NECC?
Currently, we have only lost one. It was at the very beginning of the season. It was against Columbia College, which is actually one of the better teams. I remember when we went to the Columbus LAN for CR6, we ended up seeing them and facing them. They are a very talented team. We fell to them 7-0. That was the first activation match of the NECC about 2 weeks ago. Ever since then, it's been a long list of wins after wins. So tonight we're looking to just continue that streak of about, I think, do the math, it's somewhere around 5 or 6 games in a row, I'd say.
Yo, start it.
It's
Okay.
like a pretty good start to the semester. Pretty good start to the semester, it sounds like, honestly. I'm excited for tonight's match. You know, what's the roster looking like for our main team tonight?
Well, as I'd love to be able to show it. So it looks like we actually got everyone here. Let me give them 1 sec so we can introduce everyone. We have all of our rosters. This is actually the first time that everyone's just been in the lobby with no issue, but all right. I mean, we got Try, Maui, Kit, Caleb, Snackin'. 4 starters for tonight. Those are your starting lineup. Kit is originally a sub. He's going to be subbing in for Java tonight, and you know, this will be his first match of the spring semester, so we'll see how he plays. I am very eager to see the performance of this team with an extra sub, but I think it should be pretty good. Let me just give him the R. We can go ahead and get this started. Looks like we already set up, so I mean, on behalf of UCF, I guess I couldn't just ready myself, but
Adrian, according to Twitch chat, they cannot see us.
Oh well, they will be able to now. I briefly put them in. All
right.
In for
just,
the.
You know, relaying the messages from Twitch chat.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, you know, as I should.
I didn't want to expose my hair too bad because it really.
Oh
yeah,
okay.
It's bad. It's bad. It's super.
I really wish I could
right
see your hair, but you're not even. You know, I don't even know what you look like right now.
I don't need to show my camera, criminal, and mess up yours.
Yeah, don't do that.
So the first band coming out is a Monty band. Oh, you need to share that. You need to see the screen.
I need to see the match. Yeah, well, I was like, I'm not even watching.
What is this?
I'm watching myself.
I'm kind of cucking you out of a match here. Sorry, I got you, criminal.
I appreciate it.
You can see it?
Yeah, I can see. We're good. The first map we're playing too, Clubhouse. I've never seen Knights main play on Clubhouse, so personally, anything I see tonight will be new to me. Mahi, I know you're a sub for the Knights main roster, so I'm expecting you to know what's going on. You know, I gotta hear what they're doing.
Oh, I'll try. It's a little bit of casting, a little bit of stream management. You know, combined into two. We did have a show match a couple weeks ago. That was our first R6 stream that we actually had on this Twitch channel. It went pretty well. You know, we know that there were a lot of like stoppages and stuff. You know, it's kind of like a stop motion film the whole time, but I think we got it fixed for the most part. So it's looking much better. It should be looking much better now. We got a couple of new graphics as well. Still working on this stream overall, so let us know in the Twitch chat how you guys think.
Well,
what you guys
you know, Mahi, you know how the saying goes, you're a jack of all trades but a master of none, and that really is true, because you're doing all the work tonight, so, you know.
It is a lot of work.
Props to you, honestly, yeah.
Thank you, criminal. All right, so we'll get started. First, UCF is going to attack for 6 rounds before the round switch. I want to talk about the ban since we didn't really get to it. Osa ban has been becoming a lot more common. Kaid and Mira off the board as well. That's super common. But I want to get to this Monty ban. That one is interesting. I have never seen a team actually ban a Monty right off the bat. Yeah, I know Clubhouse is not one of their strong suits, so maybe that plays kind of into it. But you know, they probably have some sort of strategy or reasoning as to why the Monty ban is coming out, but we'll have to actually see for ourselves what's going on. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit so that, you know, we can be heard a little more. It is kind of loud.
What I think when I see the Monty ban, personally, from me, is that they know something we do not. Like, if we don't think of, if we see a ban that we don't understand, there's something going on in Try's head that we will never understand. I will never understand the inner machinations of Try, but we don't need to. That's not our job. Well, it kind of is, but that's not the point. The
Right,
Mira
so-
band, basic. Osa band, basic. Kaid band, basic. The Monty band's the most interesting one.
So we are starting downstairs, it looks like, instead of CC. This is also a little bit of a chance to throw them off in favor of UCF. WVU looks like they responded correctly with their operators. Snakino already, though, with a pick and try as well early on before 2:30 even hits on the clock. It's already a 5v3. You better watch your runouts. Risky, able to take Snack off the board, though.
Snack with the opening pick, great. Try with the opening pick, great. He just W keys it back to site, and honestly, I would too.
And Snack
So-
rage quits off the. I'm just kidding. It looks like he disconnected. He may have had some issues. That's probably why he played so aggressive. We'll find out after this round, though. He did get his one, so it was worth it for UCF, and an early 5-3 lead. Currently now 4-3 instead with Snacking off the board, but still good. All around, it looks like they still got some roam clear up, possibly for UCF, and the hatches are going to be done by Eureka from West Virginia. They are going to use Habana to get the stock hatch, and it looks like they're going for Kitchen here in a second. Thatcher on standby, holding Kitchen. It looks like he's got a challenger coming main. It's going to be Kit. Or no, it's not going to be Kit. It's going to be Maui who gets the headshot with the SMG-11. Sorry, it looks... Smoke and Mute just looks so similar. And Maui will actually get a trade-off with Eureka, and it looks like Risky is the only lone soldier up for WVU with just over a minute remaining, having to clutch a 1v3. Maui and Snack are both off the board. Those are usually typically the top fraggers. So this is a winnable round, but it's going to be very difficult for Risky to clutch up without those hatches off the board. And it looks like somebody's actually going to be holding the stairs, and it's going to be Try with the Bearing 9. He was ready, and that is round one for UCF.
If I was West Virginia University right now, I would just be scared. Snacking with the opening pick, Try following up literally seconds after, and then Maui with a solid double kill. And that they just need to. What needs to happen from West Virginia? They need to just shut down Snackin', and then shut down Try, and then shut down Maui, which is a nearly, like, impossible feat, but if they can do that, they should have a round. But also, with Caleb and Kit still on the board, that is still a scary, like, that's something scary. Like, they're not gonna be like, oh, this is a free round, but it'll be a little easier.
Right, and I actually do see that the stream is skipping frames, so in 3 minutes I know you guys will actually see that it is currently stop motion. Well, it's going to be a little difficult to fix that during the match, but we'll try and get Snacking on. I'll try and troubleshoot this as much as possible. I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to get it fixed. We'll see what we can do.
Meh. Stop motion, you know, whatever.
At least we can see what's going on currently in the game, so that's at least something.
That's good. Yeah, no, but you know, I think everyone else wants to see what's going on too. So
right. Yeah. It is usually. Let's see. It's usually I haven't had this issue on my PC, so I'm thinking that whatever the preset settings for on the esports UCF account must have been optimized the wrong way for a different PC that is just really old or outdated. So I'm trying to figure out.
Naquinho.UCF returns the king, the return of the king, and you know, quoting Lord of the Rings, but the return of the literal king. Snack, if you ever watch this, no, actually, I'll just say that to you in person. Never mind.
Oh, it actually doesn't look too bad. It really isn't that bad.
It buffered a little bit. It was buffering.
Yeah, it was buffering a little bit
yeah.
at the beginning. I think it was just PC getting used to everything. I really hope that it's completely normal. It should be normal.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So UCF actually going to go bedroom. They're still evading this CCTV room, surprisingly. Let's see who we got. Kit on Frost this time. We usually see Maui on Frost, considering how much he loves that weapon, how much he loves just Frost in general as an operator. So Kit playing something other than Jaeger is kind of crazy. It looks like they switched the roles around a ton. Even like Snikino on Malusi. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I see normal in this is Caleb on Castle. That is about it. And Caleb is actually going to set this site up just the way he
5
wants.
seconds left before insertion.
He's going to put these castles to take off of the main
Attackers'
breach
objective
from
is to
Jim,
locate a bomb and defuse it.
and hopefully that gives them a little bit. Oh, and also on main stairs as well. So, yeah.
The roster opting not to go CCTV, to me personally, is no surprise. CCTV is actually one of the hardest sites to hold on this map, on defense at least. Obviously, because if you're holding it, you're on defense, but that's besides the point. Statistically, in esports and Rainbow Six Pro League, this is actually one of the worst. CCTV is one of the worst sites. And statistically, actually, Bar Stock has a better win rate than CCTV. So them going gym bedroom for me personally is no surprise. I wouldn't be surprised if after this they decide, let's go Bar Stock, why not? And they just pull something out. That would be like, that would make the most sense to me personally.
That actually does surprise me that that the win rate for Bar is actually a lot higher than CC, especially. I know that wall, once it goes down, is very difficult to defend, but I mean, usually people just, you know, go deployable shield, smoke, something to keep people from running into that breach, or they just play top garage and keep them away from the breach from you know, just running in. Alright, meanwhile, we got WVU actually opening up the jacuzzi wall with Thatcher and Ace. They're going to drone out into Gym to see if there actually is anyone. It looks like Rashi actually just spotted somebody. He's going to ping the default cam and find somebody lurking behind the shield. That is going to be Maui. Takes out the drone. Let's see what our breach team is up to. They actually brought 2 breachers. Kit taking out Risky somewhere in CCTV room. Eureka is going to peek the same thing. Hopefully not get killed from Kit. What's interesting is that they're already running a lot of time down. We're almost down to a minute, and the only thing that's been done is the breach. They haven't really gotten anywhere except CC, and they need to start covering some area here soon. And Eureka and Kit trading out some shots here. Caleb with Kit to try and defend off construction. He's going to peek himself, and he's going to take out Eureka. Maui taking out your boy on the other side of the map. Ace and Ying on opposite sides of the map. We're the only 2 that's left. Arashi trying to pick a gunfight with Snikino, and that's not going to work.
Flawless round for EUCF, for our Knights. If West Virginia wanna win this out, they gotta trade. They have to be playing their trades. I haven't, the first round, yeah, they traded Snikino, but then Snikino left. So that trade really was like, okay, yeah, I guess. And then Maui got the double kill, but it wasn't an even trade. They need to instantly trade these frags, and then they have a chance, and it's there. But if they just lose these gunfights and they lose these rounds, you know, these flawless rounds, then they're just, you know, they're in a hole. They need to dig themselves out of that hole. And if they lose this next round, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them call a timeout.
Timeout with 3 rounds in it would be interesting. They do have access to timeouts. Each team gets 1 for 45 seconds to those of you who are new for Rainbow Six Siege. We don't get a lot of content on this Twitch channel from our Siege teams, so every Thursday we actually do have a new stream schedule in general with all of our teams that has been established. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I do know as the Rainbow Six Siege title manager that most of the streams that we will have are going to be on Thursdays. I was actually going to play in this game, but in spot of Kit, who is subbing for Java, but instead I decided to cast this game because why would I not take that opportunity? Anyway,
4 seconds left before insertion.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say just that's you know, we need you to cast. You know, greatest caster in you know, on the Knights on esports and UCF. So it's good that you're here. Yeah, well, it's also good that you're here because if you were playing, it would probably be 0-2 for the Knights right now instead of 2-0.
All right. Okay, let's stop you right there. Okay, so UCF opting finally to go to CCTV to defend. This is something they're a little bit more familiar with. Maui getting a sick pick on Risky there from outside garage door. And meanwhile, they're actually going to get the main breach even without the Jackal on the board. Their breach team is still up, alive, and well. we actually have all support here. Thermite, Ace, Flores, Thatcher. That is an interesting lineup to say the least. And there's not much that Flores can really do with Maui going mute, and I'm sure he's blocked off most of those areas as he's playing bottom garage, making sure that nobody is going to come through the garage door. I think he realizes whoever is at the top of the rafters there above Maui. Let's see if we can find it. I know Kit is top rafter still. Try, it looks like, is the one that was picking that gunfight from outside. He still is. Arashi better stop peeking that, though, with his low amount of health. He may have to play a little bit more passive as we go down to 1 minute and 40 seconds into the round. Let's see what Snakino's doing. He is currently in sight, hiding behind the bomb.
This is such a Snakino spot to play, you know? He's playing a zombie, he wants those picks, so he's gonna sit behind that bomb and just wait. And wait, and he's gonna get... there you go. Oh, another pick. Onto the Thatcher. Which, I mean, he's already used his util, but, I mean, like, he doesn't get anything else out of that. And then he gets the thermite. Wall's already open, but, come on, like, keep yourselves alive.
Defender has been
Oh my gosh, what am I watching? Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, there you go.
So Snakino actually taking a little bit of a hiding spot there. I don't think anyone on the breach side knew that he was behind the bomb, so his 2 free picks there, and he goes for the run out on the rappel to get his third. Maui cleans up from a CC window, and that's already 3-0 UCF.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm watching Snakino, you know, and I'm watching him play, and he always surprises me, you know. You never think he's gonna do anything amazing, you know, because honestly, like, meh. But then he just, you know, gets an opening pick, he gets a pick on the Thatcher, and then he kills the thermite, and then he's like, you know what? I'm killing this guy that's like on the floor outside. I'm gonna run out. And he's doing this in the NACE Starleague match. This isn't ranked. This isn't a casual. He's doing this in a comp match. And I mean, yeah, I'm just dumbfounded still. That was just, wow. That was just a Snakino move, honestly, in my eyes.
As we see, they go back downstairs just like they did in the first round, looking for a similar execute. Try going Capcan this time. Capcan, who has actually been in the ban list quite a few times in these higher ranks, and even Pro League at some points. I guess he can get really annoying when you're trying to quickly cross into a room and you gotta shoot those Capcans and make sure you don't run into them. Kid actually setting up a shield and dirt tunnel. It looks like he's going to play this with Jaegers by his side. Again, we see a lot of these switch up and rolls. It looks like they're trying to experiment with stuff, see if they like the ops that are being played. Snakino doesn't go Jaeger too often, and Kit not going smoke too. Like, all of this stuff is just completely switched around. I think Snakino is probably going for more support roles, but he's still playing super aggressive and trying to get these picks as early as possible. As it looks like Caleb's looking into garage, going through cams to make sure that he can call out wherever the attackers are coming from and relay that to Snakino. Maui's also going to play aggressive with Try along the main stair area.
Dude, they're playing really aggro on these main stairs, which, you know, I like. They could get, you know, 3 picks if West Virginia doesn't drone them out properly. But if they get picked off from there, they're really leaving, you know, their site players. They're kind of screwing them over. So it's kind of a flip of the coin, you know. You're saying, like, it's a 50-50. You get the picks, or you die and you kind of lose the round. So I don't know. The aggressiveness works, and I'm seeing it work. But if it doesn't work this round, then they might be in a tough position. But Snakino pushing up to blue door, also getting aggro. He has info. He can get aggro on this Jaeger, and he goes to shoot the drone, which I don't think it even spotted him, but he's still playing aggro on the blue door.
Right, and Snakino, he definitely knows there are people in stock, and now he hears this person coming through.
Oh my gosh.
On the garage.
Does he get a second? The question is, does he get a second?
He'll take that 1 pick, though, and actually peek into stock. It looks like he's going to get even more aggressive here.
He is hungry. He
Get
wants
Maui
that.
and Try all holding downstairs. Snack
He gets a
going to get the
second.
2nd pick. Possibly going for a 3rd. He hears the person above in rafters, so he's going to play away from this door and try to see if anyone's just going to peek through main. It doesn't look like there's anyone in there, so we can see the silhouettes through the walls. Ace still droning out to see where Snakino exactly is. Still hasn't spotted him. He's going to go down the hatch, possibly, or just surrounding the hatch instead.
I like Snekino just playing hyper aggro on this door, you know, getting those 2 picks. And now, okay, your boy is just looking everywhere for him. And now they're going to ying him out, and they're finally going to push him. And he gets full flash. They're going to trade him off. It's a 4v3. 30 seconds in the round, though. And with not much control of anywhere, really.
Right.
So they got to pick it up here if they want to take this round.
And now it's still a big pick to get Snekino off the board, who is probably playing the most aggressive. But again, we have the other 4 members of UCF just holding down site as hard as possible. It's just going to be really difficult for them to infiltrate into the sites. As they get blue control, Maui will take out Risky, though. Caleb getting his shot. It was actually Kit that got it. And the SMG-11s are just going out flying crazy right now between Kit and Maui. And they'll pick up everyone from blue. That's 4-0 UCF.
I don't even know, like, how West Virginia counters Snekino. Snekino is, man, I don't even know how to describe this in a good way. He's just so good at this game. He's mechanically gifted, and he just knows he's him. And the fact that he got 2 free picks, and then finally got traded, but there was 30 seconds in the round left. So at that point, you're just kind of like that was a meaningless pick at that point. So that was like a frag that you don't need, and like they just, yeah, it just didn't go in their favor. Clearly, it's 4-0, and they still haven't taken a timeout. They're just they're losing these rounds, and they're just kind of like, oh well, we'll win the next one.
Now, I think the execute between Ying and Ace on Snekino late in the round was the correct play. Maybe they should have just initiated that earlier. Make sure they get the roamer off the board, the guy who's been terrorizing them from stock room. I think those are important picks to get off, but they didn't really have much time to execute further down, take more area into sight, because it took them so long to be able to find where Snekino was. So again, if somebody gets picked off from your team, if you're WVU, you got to be ready to trade them out. That's the most important thing right now, is trying to get these main fraggers like Snekino off the board. Maui as well and Snekino both have 7 kills at the moment, as we are in the 5th round of this match.
Reloading. I think what we need to see from WVU is more droning, more drone presence, and they just need to coordinate better. If they coordinate on Snekino in that round, they pinch him out, he's gone in 30 seconds easily, right? He's gonna put up a fight, and he's gonna take a player with him possibly, but he's gone quicker, and you have more time to execute. So if they speed up their executes and get control of areas faster, and then continue pushing through, they can take an attacking round. They just have to drone each other in and, you know, just get information. They're not doing that right now.
Right, and it looks like they're actually going to be taking this much quicker, as Kit is in cash room ready for this breach. Gonna free fire anybody that's in there. We have 3 people in construction for some reason. Try is also going to get aggressive, and it looks like that impact barely hit Risky. They're actually going to guard main stairs and make sure they've got their flank covered. It looks like they're learning a little bit more about how Snekino plays, but I don't even think he's actually over there. Oh, well, he's getting kind of close. Kit, though, actually ends up downing Risky from CC. There's still somebody outside the breach. Kit is going to get aggressive and try and peek. Pre-firing anything that he can possibly get. Maybe the drone hole, nothing. Risky's going to get res, though. They're still going to fight from this CC cache area, and Siba's actually going to get a kill on Caleb, but Kit's going to trade out Risky finally after getting downed. And Eureka gets, oh my god, he gets nitrous from below, and it looks like they had the right idea to go very fast on this, but they took too much time and they were stuck in CC and couldn't really do anything. Kit playing aggressive on this hard breach charge breach. Maui, on the other hand, on the west side, knows that Arashi's over on the other side in Jacuzzi. They've actually both gotten control over there. The pick on Maui comes 4th. Arashi and Yaboya able to maybe push up if they can trade out Snekino, who's starting to fill in for Maui's place in bathroom. He's going to rotate over to Jim, though, and try and get the pick. He downs Ace. Going to go for the last pick, get aggressive. And he got it.
Oh my gosh. That was a good round. That was a good round for WVU. Opening frag, and then trading picks. That's what they did. They sped it up. They said what we needed. They did what we said they needed to do, but they just got stuck in one area. The thing is, if you want to execute, you can't get stuck. You gotta get those picks and then push and keep pushing. But they're just like, you know, they're taking their time. They keep getting stuck. They keep losing these gunfights. And if they're gonna lose the gunfights, that's what's gonna, you know, end up biting them in the butt. You know? Like, that's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. And that's how it is right now.
I assume WVU is actually going to switch off of one of these hard breachers. I don't think they need 3 for this next CC site. In fact, they may not even need
Defenders,
2.
protect your bombs from
If
being defused by
whoever is on
attackers.
the main wall can get garage wall as well. But UCF going to opt again in the same pattern. They get CC now on round 6. This is the last round for their defense, and they're going to try and go perfect here. WVU needs to find some sort of response so that they do not get a match point on UCF late in the game.
If I will say this, if our Knights, you know, if they go up 6-0 and then they win this map 7-0, which, you know, that's purely speculation, but if that happens,
10 seconds.
if I'm WVU, I'm demolished, morally like demolished for the next map, and I don't know how I would be able to move on to the next map after being 7-0. Obviously, they just have to, you know, just move on and go to the next one, but that bites at the soul, you know. You just lost the map 7-0. I don't know whose map pick this was, but if it's their map pick, that makes it even worse.
It is their map pick.
This is WVU's map pick?
WVU did pick Clubhouse. This is actually one of the weaker maps for UCF. It looks like they're controlling this pretty well. It doesn't look like they've got a lot of comp strats, though. They're kind of just running default setups, and I think that was the plan, but it seems to be working out pretty well for UCF, and a lot of it is just winning their gunfights. Try actually stuck in Jim. He's got the hatch open in case he needs to escape, but he's gonna have to fight, and he gets Seba off the board. That's their sledge. A little bit of entry gone, and they're gonna try and get a crossfire to triangulate where Try was, and Try actually gets help from Stikino from the window behind him. Continuing to fight the Gridlock, who is around half health. Arashi also takes out Caleb and is half health himself. It's a 4v3 as Maui actually gets Arashi now. And they're still going to try and push this jacuzzi area, but Gridlock and Thatcher left.
Oh my.
Correction, just Thatcher left. It's a 4v1 with 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining. You gotta stay there. He gets Maui off the board. It's a 3v1. He's gotta get that diffuser, possibly rotate or keep going in the same direction. I think UCF is aware that the diffuser is outside. Try may have seen it. He's actually just gonna get aggressive on you, boy, and it's gonna work out for him. UCF 6, WVU 0.
6-0 defensive half, flawless defensive half. I don't know. You know, UCF just looks like the more dominant team here, and I think that's the case, honestly. And if this is WVU's map pick, so I hope they have stuff for defense, because their attacks just looked lackluster. There was nothing there, personally, in my opinion. And I just hope that, you know, maybe these defensive rounds will go different for them. But if we see this, I don't know. It's just, it all comes down to this last round, basically. Unless WVU has something in their pocket that they're just not showing us.
Right, and this is their map pick, and surprisingly, they were able to get away with Clubhouse from UCF. Actually, just didn't ban it. So I suppose that WVU's got some sort of strat setup that they're gonna do, and they're actually gonna go downstairs as well and follow in the same footsteps as UCF on their defense rounds. So we are currently in round 7 after the switch, and UCF will attack first now. They only need 1 more point to win this map and move on to map 2. Let's see if they can get the full sweep in the map 1, or if WVU will be able to hold them off.
Speaking of map 2, Mahi, where are we going after this? Where are we being taken?
Oh man, you're gonna make me remember that? Oh jeez. I know Oregon is map 3. I know that for a fact. Let's see, map 2. It's not Cafe. It's wait, no, sorry. Oregon is map 2 and Borders map 3. I think, if I'm correct. I'll have to look back at that, but we'll see. I know it's those 2 maps. I just don't know which order. I think Oregon is next.
Objective is to locate a bomb and defuse.
If it's Oregon, we're going to Waco, Texas. So be ready for that. But if it's what did you say, Cafe? I don't know.
Wait,
whatever. I wasn't listening.
Oh, I said border, but wait, is Oregon actually located in Texas?
Well,
that makes no sense.
if you ever followed Siege lore, right? Or well, if you follow real life lore too, by the way. Waco, Texas, the house from Waco looks exactly like Oregon, and that's why in the beginning when you open up the game, it says something about like real life events, like something like that. I don't know. It's like there's a whole lot of. I'm talking like this is just like me being a nerd, but it mirrors Waco perfectly. Anyway, into the round.
Criminal
you know?
being a nerd. Wow.
Yeah. Gee, what a surprise.
Yeah, it's a shocker. So WVU will actually, or no, I'm sorry, UCF. I forgot that they're on attack now. They'll get aggressive going into kitchen. Maui's just gonna full swing downstairs. I think he knew that Echo was playing on main stairs, but it looks like he backed off. Surely they'll hear him going through this barbed wire if he decides. He may actually just hold this area though. Try and Kit going down dirt meanwhile to pressure from the other side. Snikino and Caleb, it looks like they're still on the hatch, maybe trying to get a better cross. So it looks like UCF just going to take from every single angle. And this Aruni, Risky, is going to get the Fanas that are on the hatch. He's playing far, and he's going to play fairly aggressively. And Caleb, I think, just wall-banged him. I don't know if that wall was already destroyed, but it was something. Maui just kind of going off in sight. He already has control into church.
Oh, he's pulling out the buck shotgun.
My God. And
try with the final pick. A 7-0. 7-0 half for UCF. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, personally. I don't know. UCF just dominant team in this one, you know, getting their picks. Maui and Snaquinho, two of the greatest UCF players to ever touch the game. You know, obviously not talking about Danny and Jelly, but that's, you know, that's history.
Hey, that's a little bit of an older roster, don't you think?
Yeah, that's old. That's why I'm saying, you know, that's why I'm saying it's in the past. You know, they played the old game. They're playing the new game, and they're playing it to what I would consider near perfection. They 7-0. Clearly perfect because they 7-0'd.
Right.
Taking us to Oregon after this, and I just, you know, I hope for WVU's sake that this next map is, you know, a little less lopsided. If it isn't, then I mean, welcome to NACE Starleague, I guess. But UCF just the dominant team, droning out. They knew when to get aggro. They knew when not to get aggro. They just played better overall. And UCF, you know, go Knights, charge on.
All right, so we'll take a break and we'll be back for map 2 in approximately 5 minutes. I'm gonna actually set a timer so that we know when we're getting back. But sorry that us casters, me and Criminal, we haven't been on cam that much. I kind of just been sort of managing the lobby as well. But we'll see you guys
out on
in
my beautiful face. See you guys in 5 minutes, all right?
And Criminal is just dressed so well, and I'm just in my sweatshirt. I'm sorry.
UCF sweatshirt. Rep the merch. Go buy a Nido plushie. You know, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll set a timer for 5 minutes, and we'll be back with you shortly for map 2.
don't own that house in the Hamptons, and my 2 chains ain't gold at all. I can't buy you a diamond necklace. Being good with money takes practice, but somehow I don't mind at all. 'Cause no one's got what we got. We hit it up on rooftops. No matter what they say, we will do this our way. We ain't in it for the dollars, no. Just for the thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit with you, just the thrill of it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. After that map 1 on Clubhouse, UCF is up 1-0 currently on WVU after a 7-0 round differential. We're going to be starting map 2 here soon, which is going to be on Oregon. Criminal, I want you to give me your thoughts just on that game alone.
Yeah, you know, thoughts on map 1. I honestly don't have a lot, you know? A 7-0 doesn't leave much room for thought, especially when it's a very lopsided 7-0 where, you know, you have players like Staquinho and Try and Maui just fragging out. And, like, you know, I mean, you got Kit and Caleb, you know, playing sight, but they weren't really the stars of that match. And I'm really hoping to see more from them in this next map on Oregon. And I know I will because Caleb is an amazing Oregon player, but I really want to see something from WVU too. You know, a match when it's one-sided is just not interesting. It doesn't really leave much room for analysis. So
Right.
I'm really hoping WVU can, you know, maybe throw something out there that UCF isn't ready for, but also, you know, like I said, I bleed black and gold, so
Oh, yeah?
I will never be not rooting for UCF.
Oh
So-
my God, Snack just
Yeah.
screaming in my ear, bro. All right.
Uh,
Sorry. Okay. It looks
Snack, you
like I don't know if the other team is ready, but okay. Man, we gotta get like used to. Okay, they said R. Sorry. I guess we're starting into the second map now, so we'll just switch the scenes into there.
just like that.
Just like that.
I'm really hoping. I'm really like, you know, WVU, like, please bring strats to this map. They were saving strats actually for Clubhouse, so I know personally, like, I know one of the players on WVU actually, he told me personally that they're saving strats. They're not, but you know,
really?
I'm vouching for them. Yeah, no, they were saving strats. Don't worry. This is their map actually. They never picked Clubhouse actually. So, yeah. You know. Anyway, Maverick ban. That just counters Caleb basically. And the attic
Dude,
push.
that is actually a goated ban. I'm not gonna
That is
lie,
a-
that's probably one of the best bans that could have been in WVU's favor. And you're right, considering Caleb always goes on the attic push upstairs in
Yep.
dorms, this is just like a complete counter to him. He probably could just use a regular breacher now, but that's definitely gonna put UCF in trouble a little bit for these 6 attacking rounds.
It definitely, I think that Maverick ban it actually does, like, destroy the attic push, basically, because the whole point of the attic push is that you get an odd angle in the attic, and you get a free pick, and then you just push in through and you pinch from master side. And, like, that just shuts down Caleb, basically, or that shuts down the attic push, basically, like, entirely. The knock and the mirror ban, I mean, knock, after the nerf, she's still good, her gadget's still amazing, and she still has those nades, but I mean, I don't think I've ever really seen us run knock on Oregon. And then the mirror ban, that's just a classic.
Mira is
You know,
definitely a big threat downstairs, especially in the basement area. Just having it on that main wall in E-box is it's very difficult to counter and push into blue if you're against a Mira there, and very difficult to get it and get a Twitch drone over there to pop the Mira. So what's interesting is WVU actually banned Kaid, so I think they're just going to focus on maybe just having standard wall denial. They don't have any wall denial yet, so they can't have wall denial. So it looks like they're just gonna let them get the wall.
WVU is opting to go downstairs first, so technically they don't really need this wall denial. Technically.
Oh yeah,
but,
they can play in elbow, and it looks like that's what they're gonna do with smoke. But I mean, still, just if smoke dies, then they're gonna have a lot of trouble trying to get back some site control and keep UCF out of elbow or just out of B site in general.
See, what's great about the bans for UCF here, right? WVU forgot about the most crucial operator to ban when you're doing that elbow hold, right? I mean, he's not like, you don't need to ban him, but it's nice to be off the board. Kit switches to the Flores, right? Now, you know, let's do a little scenario. Kit plays Flores. He gets that shield on elbow. They have elbow control now because Smoke just falls back. So them not banning the floors, but them opting to leave the floors on the board kind of like almost shuts down this elbow hold. And they're not running a mute either, who directly counters Flores. They're saying, you know what? If whatever happens, happens. And we're hopping right into the round.
Kid doing a small spinorama before he enters blue. I don't know what that's about. Caleb is actually going to go ahead and take Big Tower pretty aggressively, and you know he's just gonna kind of rush down there and just take backstage stairs. It looks like the only roamer around here is currently Solus, and she doesn't have the wall into Big Tower open. That's a free kill on Caleb if she can just break the wall there. It doesn't. I don't know if she's gonna do it. Yeah, please. Caleb is just standing there. Just shoot him.
He doesn't know.
Huh?
He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know.
I guess not. Okay.
What?
I don't know why Solus doesn't shoot through the wall there, but okay. All right. So
maybe Solus is opting to she's playing the pacifist route today. She's just giving info, you know. Snakino opening pick onto Thorn. Shut down instantly. I don't know where Thorn was playing, but you know, instantly shut down. So
it's still doing 360s outside of blue. So Maui's actually taking stairs or backstage stairs, trying to challenge this Jaeger that's currently playing pillar with a shield, and it looks like he's actually going to go back up. They might actually go for hatches, and it looks like Eureka just got beamed through the attic. So there goes WV's roamer, and now it's down to a 5v3. It looks like just all of their site control is what's left of WVU's hold floor downstairs, and UCF is just gonna, you know, be very, they're gonna take their sweet time trying to get the hatches, get any picks that come out. Maui gets one on Siba, it's already a 5v2. And he gets another on Arashi, who's stuck in sight, and your boy is left on a 1v5. Done.
And he doesn't. 4K from Maui. What I just saw was a continuation of Clubhouse, basically. Opening pick goes the way of UCF, and then Maui just demolishes. And like, I don't think WVU is understanding that they gotta shut these players down. I don't know what Solus was doing in Attic, and I can't speak for Eureka, but he just opted not to get a kill that round.
Yeah,
so,
and I will say that, like, if you're going to have the roamer play that far offside, you got to be a little bit more aggressive about just getting those players off the board. It's going to be super important because, like, players like Snakino, who's going Ash on the other side of the main push, taking out these roamers, I mean, if you're not a threat to him, he's not going to go after you, and he's just going to go take your site because you're not going to defend against him. So, you know, it's a free take for UCF if they don't have any roamers to counter what's going on upstairs above. But it looks like WVU is going to try this one more time, maybe play it a little bit better. They've got the Vigil on the board. Risky is going to probably play on this roam more, and Eureka's off the Solus and playing Mozzie instead. It's going to be a little bit confusing on who's going to be the roamer here, and it looks like the...
Wait, they're both good at roam, I think, is what I'm assuming. And the Vigil Mozzie combo is perfect. That's great drone denial, great info denial, but they gotta play it right. They can't just, you know, like sit around and waste time. They gotta get aggressive too. They can't just, they gotta get the picks that they need to get. They need to get these opening picks, and it looks like they're not even opting to hold elbow this round. So they've completely switched the strat for this round.
So they're going to play a little bit more aggressive here in meeting instead of the attic area, to my knowledge. Kit is just going to drone out this main stairs area, probably trying to look for Vigil. Vigil's kind of was in a cheeky spot in meeting, but just making sure a little bit more aggression, so this is good. They've got even the impact nade on that meeting wall to see all of backstairs in the upper side. Eureka's actually stuck currently in attic. He's gonna get droned out. he actually gets the pick on Snakino, who wasn't even aware that he was back there. Caleb trades him out, and Kid finally finds Risky, who is roaming, so already off the board in not even 2 minutes into the round. All of the roamers for WVU are off the board.
Great pick on the snack, and that's the person you want to shut down, and they did. But now he's still on the board, and then Caleb trading out just means that like they really didn't get much out of that pick. Yes, they took the doke off the board. Now there's no more annoying calls, but I mean that probably wasn't gonna change much of the round anyway, in my opinion. So the fact that they haven't traded out, and Seba taking damage now, I cut myself off mid-thought, but yeah, just them losing these opening gunfights and them losing their gunfights in general is not helping WVU here.
Right, and your boy already using those smoke grenades onto the main stairs to try and delay some time, but it doesn't matter. Try's already getting aggressive, and he's got pretty much all of site control. Doesn't know where the Jaeger is, and Arashi gets his first kill on Jaeger, who took site aggressively, but UCF capitalizing on Try's take, and it doesn't matter. Kit will trade out Arashi anyway, and that is another round win for the attack on UCF. 2-0.
I saw some better things from WVU there, honestly. Getting picks, getting the person they wanted off the board, Snakino off the board, that's great. But then after that, like, I didn't see anything else. I saw your boy playing B-Wars with whoever was pushing bunker, and then I saw Seba just die. When you're down, they were down 4-3, all right? You can't be playing B-Wars when you're down 4-3, especially not against UCF. Because we play B-Wars, like, every morning. That's our practice, all right? We wake up, you play B-Wars. But WVU has to pull something out of their hat, a magic trick. They're going downstairs
A third
again.
time.
Hey, third time's the charm. I believe in WVU.
They gotta switch something up here, and I think it starts with the roam clear. And you're right, it was better the last round. I think Eureka and Risky working together around that meeting attic area. They were able to pick up Snakino, but they can't get traded out. They gotta go back to site, help out the rest of the team once they get their pick and just play from there. But the problem is they're putting themselves in these risky spots to get these one picks, and they can't get back to site. They don't give themselves a route. They kind of just get stuck, and we see Risky taking the top of Big Tower, and this is going to be super risky. He's going to hide here, and he's going to try to take whoever is probably going to go Big Tower. If I had to guess, it's going to be Caleb. Just kidding. He's going Blitz. I have no... Alright, this actually might be just a rush. Yeah.
They're doing a rush.
Okay,
yeah.
So, on A team, I've seen this happen to us, and I've seen them lose matches because of this blitz rush that's going to come through blue. They're just going to take elbow super aggressively. Watch this. It's a 5-man take. They're going to break this door. They're going to go blitz straight in. And I actually want to see your boy's point of view because this is going to be... Oh, well...
He's got the pistol out. Okay, okay, I mean... Oh,
a little bit of... Okay, and he's got footholds. So this is actually interesting, but somebody's got to be holding those footholds. Arashi doesn't have the best angle on it, and I think he should have something better, but it doesn't matter. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
And that blitz rush is just going to come. Eureka's actually got the flank. Two people have got the flank on stage stairs, but they need to make some sort of move now. They're leaving their teammate Thorn to pretty much die from a blitz, and oh god. That's rough.
They know what last two are though, because Risky just got a kill. Eureka is rotating over to Freezer, but like, it's a rush. I don't know.
Right, and you gotta play a little bit more passive now, and that actually may have been all that was possible. So now they know that Eureka's stuck in Freezer, and Snipe yourself from here. Gets Maui off the board. It's a 2v1. This is possible. Just kidding. You're facing Stikino. All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so I want to start off with Smoke, right? Pistol swinging that, like having such a large angle onto the blue, that was like almost certain death. I would never peek that.
Let's take it further back. Let's take it a little further back than him pistol swinging that. Let's take it back to when they picked the operators. Did he take the pistol on purpose? Is what's running through. They're going laundry supply again.
They're doing this. They're doing this a fourth time. Okay, again, if we have Smoke, again, it's just a combination of everything we've said up to this point, Criminal. If they have Smoke playing elbow, extremely aggressively making sure they don't take elbow, and they have the roamers do the job and able to get back to site after they get their pick. They're home free. That's all they need to do.
This reminds me of you know, like machine learning. You know, a machine will just repeat something over and over again until they get it. They're just repeating the site over and over again until they get the winning round. So they're gonna lose this half 6-0, or they're gonna take it like 4-2 or 4-5-1, and they're gonna win downstairs at one point. And honestly, you know, if they go downstairs another round, I don't know. Yeah.
So what's interesting is your boy's going smoke. He's not using a shield. He's instead opted for barbed wire, and he's not using the SMG-11 either. He's using the pistol. I think they didn't actually see Try's drone, who was. Oh, they actually may have seen it. I don't know. Somebody's drone was stuck down there, and I thought it was hidden, but I guess they shot it because I couldn't see it. But all right, so Siba's actually going to play 2 speed, 2 armor Warden. He's going to play on main stairs. Perhaps.
They're switching a lot of things up. Yeah. They're switching a lot of things up, and that's good. You know what I mean? Like if the strat doesn't work, like the first 3 times, the 4th time, if you switch something up enough, then they'll be like, oh, we can't counter this, and then they lose. But like just overall, the fundamentals from WVU just are not there, and I don't think switching everything up is gonna change anything for them on this site.
And so it looks like WVU is like hard holding meeting right now with around 3 people. Warden, Capcan, I don't know who the last one is, trying to get a pick. Siba actually gets traded off by Maui. That was good timing on UCF's part. Kit will also take out Risky, who was the Capcan roaming in meeting. And already the roam clear is gone. Try will take out Eureka, and it's just the last 2 both stuck in sight. There are Capcan traps around the area, so UCF will just make sure to watch their feet here. Arashi, though, does have the SMG-11. He's ready to take the gunfight, but swings too early. Stakino able to take him out, and your boy on a 1v5. Not able to happen. Flawless round once again from UCF. Maui taking out your boy from Freezer.
I hope they run downstairs again. I think they got it on this next round, honestly. I really
Personally,
do think they had it.
I say you don't run downstairs. I don't think there's any
You're not
merit.
A believer. You gotta be. They're running it. They're running it again. They're running it again.
I don't know. I don't really know what. I mean.
I'm a believer. No, I'm a believer in WVU here. I really do believe that like the 5th time is the charm. I know I said 3rd time's the charm. I know I said 4th time's the charm, but they got it on this 5th round, and they're bringing the clash. They got this one. No, in the bag. Maui running the Amaru. I don't know if he ran that last round, but yeah.
I know the clash. I know the clash pick to many looks like a troll pick, but honestly, with just the aggression from UCF right now, this is actually the pick they might need. Yeah.
That's why I'm happy about it, because they might finally realize, hey, they're playing aggro. Let's bring out this clash. But the question is now, are they gonna play the clash correctly?
Right. Are they gonna play in the correct area? And we'll have to look at Risky and see where he plays and who's with him. So that's gonna be like the main fight, I guess, for this round.
Java just said the funniest thing in chat. Smoke, pistol, bunker rush defense. How have we not thought of this? You know, honestly, whoever was playing smoke that round, I think it was your boy or Saiba, whichever one of the 2. You know, he might have been onto something. He really might have been onto something.
I don't know how to pronounce. It's either because you've been saying Saiba, I've been saying Siva, but now I'm starting to think it's Saiba.
Are heading out to the
well,
S-E-I is kind of like
usually,
like an A.
You know, do you know Ohio State's player Duson?
Right? Sounds familiar, yes.
Okay, so you know when you announce someone's name, just say it however you feel, and then if anyone corrects you, you keep saying it the way you want. No, then you just keep saying it the way you want.
Okay, never mind.
Let no one change. Let no one change you. All right, you can say things however you want. Stakino doing a little recoil control.
Yeah, I'm the caster. It's my street. I'm just kidding. Okay, so they're actually going to take from Small Tower's side. Caleb is with somebody. I think it was Try. It was not Try. Just kidding. It was Kit. Kit has not yet entered the building though. Caleb is just going to get aggressive. Maybe there are some roamers that he can pick off. They did drone earlier, but I haven't seen them do it thus far. Caleb's just going to get the freezer hatch to freeze.
Ooh.
Eureka actually already picking off Try, and Snack will trade him out.
Traded.
Oh, I'm typing in chat for wow. Kit and Caleb both playing on the freezer side. They haven't gotten a hatch just yet. Caleb better hope he doesn't die as he's getting all of these off. He's gonna actually get all 3 of these hatches off at once. So look at that.
Oh, they're hot dropping it.
Oh, no way.
They're hot dropping it.
Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
This is a wonderful idea. I don't know what you're talking about. They win these. Oh, and Snakino with opening.
Oh, Snack's on the other side, but Siva actually takes him out. It's pretty much a 2v2 unless Caleb can get rezzed here, but it doesn't look like Maui's in a good position to have that happen, especially with Clash just sitting right on top of him. And Risky actually has a good amount of health, but did not get that shield switch.
So the Clash was not the play, I guess. I mean, you know, it was almost the play.
They didn't open a rotate. I just noticed that. They did not open a rotate downstairs. Please! Alright, try and go upstairs.
Please
no,
go
they're
laundry
gonna do it
again.
They're gonna do it.
Please go laundry again.
Alright,
Yes!
I love the commitment from WVU, but at this point, I
they're
wouldn't
switching
run.
it. They switched it.
Oh, they did.
They're going Kit Storms. Oh man, I was hoping for a 6-round laundry.
And you can see just the lineup alone from UCF thinking that they're actually going to go downstairs one more time. But no, I'm sure they're saying the same stuff as us, like, why are they going downstairs again? But I mean, again, WVU knows something we don't, I think.
They definitely know something we don't, and you know, whatever they know that I don't, I want to know what they know, because I'm honestly just dumbfounded. You know, the 5-round laundry defense, it's commitment, you know, and it's commitment to the bit, and I think that was a bit. That had to have been a bit, because if it was me, I go laundry once, and then I'm like, okay, we lost, we got slammed. All right, let's move it on to, let's go dining kitchen. You know, like let's do something funny. But you know, I appreciate the commitment to the bit, because if I, you know, like, you gotta stay committed. You gotta stay committed. Yeah. I hope, you know, they realize that they're going up top. Now we're switching to the Amaru.
So let's analyze this hold. So they actually opted off the smoke this time. Seba's actually going Goyo this time. They've got 3 traps on that attic window. I don't know if those are going to last long. I mean, Maverick is off the board, so Caleb's forced to go something that's not Maverick. So I don't think they're actually going to take from attic side. They might opt to, but it looks like, I mean, Maui's already he's going to kitchen now, so he's just ran through there.
He's going through the hatch.
Oh, is he really?
He's going through the hatch. Please tell me he's going through the hatch. I hope he goes through the hatch.
I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, no,
they're setting up. He's gonna do it. No. Okay, hold on. Wait. This might work. This actually might work. Okay.
I want to see. Oh,
okay,
it didn't matter. All right.
It gets the pick anyway, but there's still Saiba playing up there with the Goyo.
Oh no! That Ying!
Oh my god.
Oh wait, that didn't work out at all. Yeah, that backfired so hard. So still getting a pick on Risky and Kit getting off Eureka. It's a 3v2 in favor of UCF. Change that to 3v1, your boy.
Last one left.
Knows there's one white and Sight right next to you. Oh no. Okay.
No way. Tell me he's going for the knife.
I thought he was gonna go for the knife. I really did.
That's what I thought too. All right. Well, 6-0. 6-0 half. Analysis of the 6-0 half. Yeah.
I think it's been a lot of trolling. There's been a lot of trolling this match.
I could see the trolling. Maui taking the hatch rush, you know, with the Amaru. That had a little bit of troll in it, you know. But it didn't work. It looked like it was gonna. I was actually really expecting WVU to take that round, but then they just lose like every other gunfight to UCF. You know what I'm saying? Like Kit's in sight from big window, gets the frost, gets the Goyo, and it's like, oh okay, now it's a 3v1. And then your boy, you know, he downed. I believe that was Stakino he downed. And I was like, wow, this actually might go his way. And then Kit, you know, rushing in. I thought he was gonna go for the knife. I was actually really excited for that. Because if he knifed him, I was just gonna get up out of my chair and run around in a circle in my room.
There is one thing that is inevitable about this round. Do you know what it is?
What is it?
It is Snakino peeking.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. He takes the dock. I bet you. Watch this. You get ready? Snakino's gonna get an opening pick. He's gonna take a little bit of damage, right? And then he's gonna stim himself up, and he's gonna peek again. He's gonna peek again. And when he does, when he inevitably does, all right?
Yeah, no, I screw up that word as well. That's a hard word.
Yeah, it is kind of a hard word to say, but you know, when he does get these 2 picks, we're
10
gonna
seconds
see
remaining.
another. This is my prediction, and another
please
7-0
tell
for
me this.
UCF.
5
Okay.
seconds to go.
I would have put that in like swamp area, but
But,
oh
you
look,
know, hey.
kid's gonna peek too. It looks like I gotta exchange. Oh no, wait, Snack actually might not peek. There's no way.
Why
Surely he waits.
why did he already take damage? Wait, what? What
Nah,
happened?
he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Here it comes.
What? Oh, he's not peeking. No,
Here it comes.
please.
He's gonna wait a
Please
sec.
stack it. He has the timing. He knows the timing.
Yep. Saw
No
that.
way.
Man, I saw that coming from a mile away, dude. Oh, they actually have the Monty though. Hold up, this is good. Get
This should've been the
2.
Monty. I told you. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say?
Now he gets another one from.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Ella
fucking
shotgun.
outside.
Ella shotgun. Oh, and now it's a
Alright.
5v1. Oh, Monty gets a pick. Shield down. 3v1.
And they say Monty's a bad operator. Get out of my face. Kit already lit up. Eureka's gonna try and go for the 1v5 with this shield. Now, UCF technically doesn't have to peek, and then they win the round. But knowing how these guys are, they're gonna peek. And we
We're
could
gonna
already
get-
see somebody in master bedroom. It looks like it's Caleb.
You know, just give
Or
him
no,
a
wait.
round. You know, come on, let me put the
It's
one
try.
five.
It's definitely try. Okay, he actually got it though. Try for once not throwing from being over aggressive. Very rare.
What?
Oh,
What
what
a
a
match.
what a peek though.
What a match.
The GG question mark is also how I
GG
feel
question
about
mark?
this.
Was that really a good game? Or was it UCF dominates WVU
It's
14-0?
it's tough for WVU, especially with this being their first match in Open Premier. They've got a lot more teams to go, and I'm sure that they'll be able to find teams to their caliber. There is some stuff, obviously, that they probably need to work on. UCF kind of having a fun match there, but hoping the best for WVU going down the road. And we'll actually go ahead and clean this up here. Clean the stream
Yeah.
up, sorry.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. You know, I really do hope the best for WVU down the road. But you know, that was just a fun match to watch on the side of UCF. You know what I mean? Like that was one of those matches where it's kind of like, you know, you can kick back in your seat and know you're gonna get a couple funny rounds out of it. The 5-round, you know, laundry hold. I really like the persistence. And yeah, I mean, it just WVU. Oh my, that's a lot of, you know, strange letters.
Yeah, it is. I was thinking the same thing.
It's
West
so
Virginia
diff-
is easier to say, yes.
Yeah, West Virginia, you know, West Virginia, good team. They got it in them. I can see that they want it. There's something there. Obviously, Oregon was a little bit of a troll. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the double shield pick there on that last round. But hey, if you're WVU, your first time in a premier, you know, like setting, you're not gonna know what to expect. And these are the kind of teams that are in premier, you know, UCF, where that's the caliber of teams. So you gotta be ready for that. And I think that they might get a match or two this semester. It just comes down to, you know, them playing it right and, you know, kind of getting a feel for how other teams play. For their first match, you know, 7-0 against UCF. I mean, it's not what you'd want, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, you win some, you lose some.
Right. And hope the best for WVU going into the rest of this season. That'll be the final 2-0 in favor of UCF. They win 7-0 on both of their maps for Clubhouse and Oregon, and they will take their first victory in this season for NACE Starleague Open Premier. That'll do it, though, for me and Criminal today. We'll see you guys probably next Thursday. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to
Oh my
WVU.
gosh.
And,
Be original.
We'll see
Be
you guys.
original.
Shut the hell up, Criminal. We'll see you guys on the next stream.
All right.
Building a fortress, and we thought it was stronger, keeping your distance. I thought we were better. We can try to hide from the